Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. I'm going to talk to you guys like you're deaf. But, alright. Here to show to you guys today, I'm using my cell phone today. Tell me what you think of the quality of my entire Nintendo Entertainment System collection. Yay. That enthusiasm behind my voice is telling you something. But yes, pretty much... Yeah, don't mind the little mess over there. But over there was once my Nintendo Entertainment System collection, but I'm cleaning it out and re-alphabeticalizing it because over time, hey, you shift the games out of place and all that. It gets me, you guys get the point. So, alright, today I'm just generally going to be showing off every single one of those games that I happen to own. So, okay, starting off with the first one here is Mystery Quest. Now, again, pretty fantastic game nonetheless. Some people don't like it. I thought it was fantastic. Okay, I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. All the stuff's going to be live action and uncut, just like my pornographic activity. Anyway, next game, and the other games. I'm going to grab a couple here for now. Sadly to say, Destination Earthstar. Not a very good game at all. Matter of fact, it's probably not one of my favorites at all. It's pretty not good. Tetris. Everyone knows what Tetris is, Oh! Whee! Brought a couple games here. Because they're all just piled up like crazy. Alright, next one is Xerxes. I actually looked up how to pronounce it, Xerxes. I was just like, oh. Because I guess you're supposed to pronounce the Z at the end. And the I, or Y rather, is silent. Good game. Pretty good game, yeah. In bed by 5 o'clock. One of the most astoundingly great games of all time. Not as great as Fire and Ice, but you get the point. Shatterhand. If you see that in the wild somewhere, grab it if you don't own it, and you'll thank yourself very much after. It's just at first, yes, the cart looks like it's some 80s, cheesy, Americanized cart, but trust me, Soul Brain, which is the that's the Japanese version of this game, which I prefer Soul Brain a little bit more than this one. This one is the cheese right there. Next one here, which is the cheese, is Minty Fresh Iron Sword 2 manual. Masters of the game. Well, if they're the masters of the game, then never mind. I'm not even going to get into it. A minty fresh copy of Iron Sword for the NES. Got this a while back. Really fantastic game. It has a lot of memories for my brother and myself. I used to just sit back and watch him play it all the time. It was great. Granted, I was decent at it. I got the stage 3, and I couldn't do it after that. My brain couldn't comprehend the superiority of the game. But, alright. This one, which, good friend of mine, Tanuki, actually was talking about this one before. He didn't think this existed until recent. Conquest of the Crystal Palace. Another fantastic title. It's pretty darn good. Next one here, which is a classic. One of the few RPGs out there that started, the evolution of JRPGs as we know it, is Dragon Warrior. A lot of exploration is in this game, a lot of, it just has so much freedom in this game you wouldn't be surprised at first. Very common, you can get this game really extremely cheap. Recommend this game enough. Most of these games are probably going to say this a lot about some of these games I own. It's just because generally I buy games that I like, and the rest of them are either just given to me, or, under considerable thought, or something of that nature. Bionic Commando. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, which I made the game and Hippie played this game, and oh, he learned his lesson from stealing my granola bars. That freaking hippie. Hate him. Anyway. It's a really hard game. It's Japanese style, so it's really, when I call it Japanese style, it's very Japanese difficulty high, kind of standard. It isn't a bad game whatsoever, just very Next games is, I'm just going to show both at the same time, is one is Ultima, or Exodus Ultima, or in the Quest of the Avatar. The third one is the third game for this on the NES. It's a little bit more sought after and a little bit more pricey, so again, that one I won't be seeing at all because I'm not going to bother getting it. I played it and I wasn't too much of a fan of that one. I mean, it looked good, but I just didn't want to get into it. Grab a couple more. Codename Viper. So, a really fantastic game. It's just like, where is it? I'll show you the game. I would show you the game I'm comparing it to, but it's just like Rolling Thunder. Very great game, challenging as nails, but good. Section Z, one of my favorite childhood games. Trojan, just straight out hard. Commando, and these are classic 5 screws, by the way. No, you see they're just flat at the top. I'm going for the entire collection of the Capcom 5 screw games. Oh, it's right here. That's why I couldn't see it. Yeah, Rolling Thunder, which is a Tengen port. One of their unofficial cartridges. King's Knight was made by Square Enix. It's a good game, hard as hell. That's why a lot of people don't like it. Mostly, they say it's a linear game, and it's like, well, I look at most of the games they play, and I'm adding flavored text as I'm moving and shifting all the cartridges. And, you know, that people criticized the game saying it was boring as hell, and it was just, some people just couldn't beat it, really. I mean, that's why I find with myself it's hard, but it isn't a bad game. Same with this game right here, is Robo Warrior. I'm looking at the cart because I haven't looked at the front of the cart for a while, so a little nostalgia hit my brain. Really challenging game, excellent gameplay though. The main character counts like the Master Chief a little bit. Another game which brings back a lot of rental memories is Eight Eyes. Challenging game, sort of like Castlevania, but fun nonetheless. Another game here, which is one of my top collectible games, is Gargoyles Quest 2. I put this inside of a case because the condition of this is in really good shape, if not, you know, almost perfect shape. That's why I kept it in this case. And again, really hard game, great gameplay. I consider it one of the par games of the Nintendo Entertainment System. Somewhat uncommon to find, but I'll come over here. Next game, which I won from a friend of mine named Tyson716. Ooh. At one point, we used to own this at my house, like back in the day. But weirdly enough, I don't know what the hell happened to our copy. I mean, my brother probably confiscated it when he moved. I can't remember, but we used to have this game, and it's one of the classic non-screws, which is more interesting enough. And again, a really fantastic game nonetheless. Won that out of one of Tyson's contests. Okay. Next game here is Blaster Master, one of the gems of the console. Everybody just about nowadays who collects Nintendo games know about this one and either like it or think it's okay. I mean, you don't really hear too many bad things about the game. It's really an amusing thing to see people's criticism towards it. They're like, it isn't very bad at all, but I don't play it. I mean, that's where I get a lot of from that game. Which is this game right here, a lot of people, it's just hard. After a while, it breaks my patience. Is Astyanax, or Arstanax. I can never pronounce this game. It's weird titling. But again, side-scroller, pretty fun. Kabuki Quantum Fighter is the next one. You notice a lot of my games have a lot of worn-out labels on them. It's because I buy games to play them, not per se collect them. I mean, it's sort of an obscure way I buy collecting things, but the way I do it is I just buy games generally I'm going to play, you know. I mean, if they have a manual or box or not, it don't necessarily matter when it comes to Nintendo games. When it comes to modern day console games, it's, I would say, yeah, I would want a box of manual if I'm investing that kind of money into a game, you know. That's just me. Next one, which has a interesting region chip in it, which is, whoa, this is super shiny. is the Fantastic Dizzy. Now I can always tell this is Fantastic Dizzy because this is the only game in my collection that has a shiny, the Carmilla, yeah. It has that Carmilla case, or the Codemasters, that's what it was. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It has that Codemasters shininess, which you're probably all going blind right now. This one actually came with a poster in the manual, which I kept the manual with the game. Really good shape. That's why I'm keeping it closed up as possible. Another one I found here is I actually found this sitting in my closet somewhere. Star Tropics for the NES. It was one of those Gold Star editions, and Star Tropics 1. I know my friend Boy, he's looking for Star Tropics 2, Azota's Revenge. I was not a major fan of the second one, but if I ever find it in the wild or somewhere, I'd probably collect it though. I mean, it was a fair game, it just wasn't for me. Alright, grab a stack more. You can notice too is a lot of arcadey style games in my collection as well. I mean, that's generally I like the NES for a lot of its arcadey games like Mario, and because yes, Mario was a platforming arcade game, and that's really what was the whole jinx of the game was, speed and stuff like that, and platforming. Captain Comic, which is one of these pornographic style blue cartridges, which you usually saw on a lot of those VHS tapes back in the day. Shame, shame. Captain Comic, I really thought this game was fantastic. I love the PC version over this one though, but nonetheless, I own this one because I thought it was great. Next game, which I got for free a while back, did a review for it for what is it? Pedro's Games. Platoon. Really, really, really interesting game. I mean, it's based off the movie, obviously, but again, I thought it was a good game. Next one is Legacy of the Wizard. It has a little interesting approach to it. You have to use certain characters to get certain points. My friend Wire, he's all about this game. He knows a lot about it. But, okay. Next one is Galaga. Again, everyone knows what that is. Prisoners of War. Really, really nice beat 'em up. You owe it to yourself to find that somewhere. This cartridge right here, which I got it for like $3, it looked like someone wiped their back end with it. I can't remember what the heck exactly it was on the cartridge. But Ninja Gaiden 2. Yeah. Fun game. Part 3 is a little pricey to come after. I'm looking for Part 2 and 3 nonetheless as well. I mean, those games I do enjoy. They test my patience a lot because of the difficulty. But, it's something you want to go back for more. It's the power of the game. The next one is which is made by Culture Brain, which is also the, yeah. Looking at the title of cartridge again, I'm trying to pronounce this. Cheshire. I can never pronounce it, that's why I have to try to read it. Cheshire, or Sazeraid. Yeah. Sazeraid. Jeez. So sensitive. Sazeraid is a Star Tropics style game. Literally to the T. Graphics are almost identical. Same engine pretty much. We have a couple of these. What else? Athena. Pretty fan game too. Baseball Stars, which is a lot of people on YouTube kind of got crazy with me. They're like, "You don't know what a good game is." And I played it again and again and again. I was trying to like it. It looks like someone looks like someone won the World Series in this game. That's pathetic of me laughing at my own jokes, but I didn't even notice this. I think I forgot about what was on the back of this card. It isn't a bad game. I'm just bad at baseball games. But I'll just put it to that then. Good times. Alright, I gotta get back into serious mode. Double Dragon 3. Hard as nails. Really good mechanics. In Lee Trevo's Fighting Golf. There is absolutely nothing about fighting in this game. I am waiting to find some fighting in this golf game. I mean, I looked up videos. I tried to look through the entire game myself. I looked from neck to bottom. No fighting in this game, and I am just really upset and annoyed that there's no fighting in this game. I was expecting to fight like freaking Paula Amers or something for his half lemonade, half iced tea mixture. I mean, I'm just like waiting for something like that to happen, but again, disappointing. I haven't really played it too much, so other than that, I mean, that's why I was looking. Like, I played through the game once to see if there was any fighting. There was zero fighting. I was just like, bummed out. All right. All right. Mission Impossible, which is made by the third-party version of Konami, which is Ultra Games. I think they're like PAL related too. Another fantastic game. Anyway, Dragon Spirit: The New Legend, which is based off the arcade and as well as TurboGrafx 16 version of this one is, which I'm planning to get the TurboGrafx 16 one down the line. I do love that one. I do love this one a little bit more. Next one is Batman. Really good game. One of my... Could have had that. But anyway, Dig Dug 2. And the next one you'll actually be surprised at. You would probably think this one's crap. But it's actually pretty good. 3D World Runner. Really fun game. I was surprised when I ignored it at first. Because I got it and I was like, oh, what the hell is this? I screwed up my shelf. I popped it in one day. I was bored. I was like really curious. I started playing it and I was just like, it's all 3D as well. So if you have a pair of 3D glasses, it actually does work with this. I tried it. It's like a 3D pair of glasses I own. Works like a charm. This one right here, which the label on this has been through hell. Really depressed when I found out Felix's crotch got destroyed. But Felix the Cat, the NES, really great game. Really, this is one of the top list of my games I wanted to get to complete my Nintendo collection. Which I'm actually in the mail. I'm getting a specific game I've been wanting to get as well. I mean, there's like quite a few of them. Like I think like 6 or 5 more games I need to complete the only games I want collection. But again, let's get into the meat and gravy of this. Okay. This game right here is pretty good. Karnoff. Akirsa's Ring, really great game. Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino in Hoppy. I was going to say Happy at first. I was make sure I was going to correct myself. I was like, no, that ain't the name. Had to look again. Really great platformer. Rambo got this for $2 on eBay. I was like, I don't know why I got this. It'd be good for kicks and giggles, I guess. For yes, I said kicks. Didn't say the other naughty word. I got this for like $2, and maybe something I can knock around with like someone online or something, and Wizardry, the Master Series. Again, I'm not very good at this game. I don't even understand how the hell to really play it. It's just my brain can't configure around this title. I'm just really bad at it. But got this in like in a bundle lot with Wizardry and all that, or not Wizardry, Ultima and Dragon Warrior one season around. Grab some more. Grab some peels. Grab some more of those as well, and some more of these, and some more of those, and grab a crap load here. Alright. Rambo. Surprisingly a good game. Yeah. You see, people usually knock off Acclaim on the Nintendo games, but don't judge a book by the cover. I mean, there's a couple flops for the Nintendo for the Acclaim, but really a good series. I mean, this is a really good game. I mean, I don't understand people's gripes with it. Orb 3D. I don't understand what the hell's going on in this game. I watched Tanuki's video after he summarized what it's about. I still didn't really want to play it after that either. I mean, it's one of those games I kind of go, no good, or whatever. So I screwed up that one. Got this with a manual, which I was surprised, and that is Time Lord. The Adventures of Link, which Mystery gave to me a while back. It's been through hell and high water, but pardon me, I got the battery to work because of a good friend of mine named Alec John. He helped me fix this one, which again, big debt was paid. No, wait a minute. No, I don't think it was that one. I think it was Legend of Zelda 1 had problems. Then yeah, he fixed it. Totally rad. See, Jericho has a lot of good Nintendo games. You guys need to look up Jericho more often. Really good platformer ones. Totally Rad is no exception. Now this one is notoriously, a lot of people consider this one notoriously to be bad. I look at it over and over, and it's just more of the metaphor of just being a very confusing Japanese game style kind of pitfall. I mean, yeah, Activision is behind the game, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily bad either. It's just really challenging. There's a lot of quirky parts about it that make it tough and almost impossible to really like. But next one from my childhood, I wish I would have kept the box of this because the box art was pretty cool, is Ren and Stimpy Show Buckaroos, which is published by THQ. I forgot about that. They would publish this one. This one, I loved this when I was a kid. It had platforming, it had the space shooting elements to it. I thought it was a really quirky little game. This copy, which I got from a good YouTuber named Hoagie, and let me find the other copy, there we go, is my original 3-pin, which did not have the said condiments of the thingamajigger, the converter, and this one, which is the no tab one, which is really good to have in the collection as well because I don't own the tabs, this one version of it. So, neck and neck, who's going to be the winner? 2 copies of Excite Bike, which is really great to own nonetheless. It's a really good launch title for the Nintendo. Next one, which I wanted in my collection as well, got this one really cheap, and I see why now, was Metal Storm. And this guy named Strickler. I'll see you one day in hell, buddy. I'll see you one day in hell. And the next game, which is made by RM, which these guys are, I consider them quite cult favorites of mine, is next game is Image Fight. Another great game as well. Don't know why people don't like that one. That one's actually pretty good. And this one, which is a sandwich bagged one, is Tiger Heli. Not one of my favorite games in the world, but I'd have to say it isn't a bad game either. You notice how it's really hard to make me say games is terrible unless I really dig into it? Let's see. I have so many of these loose carts still I gotta put games in. Let's see. Grab a couple more. Grab a couple more. Grab myself, touch myself, and fondle myself. No, I won't touch myself like that. Not when I'm handling these. Well, at least not until I sanitize my hands. I still need to get Super Mario Bros. 2 though. I had that I used to have it. My brother wanted it back. I guess he was getting into Nintendo again, so he, confiscated it back. I really like that one though. I was kind of bummed out. I was like, oh. I'll get it again at one point though. It was a fantastic title nonetheless. Not a lot of people got into the throwing of the radishes though, because I don't really like radishes too much. Not even in V8 juice and all that. No, beets are in V8 juice. What am I saying? Alright, first game I got, or the compilation, is the Mario Brothers, or Super Mario Brothers in Duck Hunt. Hogan's Alley. Not to be fused with Hogan's Heroes. Bad joke, I know. I'm just trying to go along here. To the Earth, which you need the zapper for this one. I don't know why on earth I got this one at all, but at some point when I figure out how to get a good working zapper, maybe I'll play it again. Mag Max. Really a fun, nostalgic game, as I'm about to drop 90% of the games on the floor. Again, I'm gonna help I show it to you guys. Mag Max, pretty great game. Not a lot of people liked it. It's a good shooter. The Carrion Conquest, or the Carrion Conquest rather. Again, it's a Mega Man clone, yes. Use the same engine, just about 98% of it. Oh, but again, it's different. It's interesting. It's something, you know, I haven't really seen too much with platformers for the NES. It's really cool. Super Mario Brothers. I got the 5-screw version of this. Pro Wrestling. I think I gave this one a bad rap before. I don't know why. It's actually a good game. I'm an idiot, maybe. The normal version of Punch-Out. You know, I didn't say too much about that game because, you know, everyone's probably already said it already. Pinball Quest. The Goonies 2. I don't know why I just looked down at it. I already knew what it was. The Goonies 2. And by the way, if you guys cannot hear me too on this, I'm using my cell phone, so again, I apologize again for the quality. Just because this has like probably the longest battery life out of all my capture devices. I'm going to show both these. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, which was a different one, Angry Video Gamer, and the Bootlegger or the Plagiarizer, the Irate Gamer, pretty much covered this one. Yeah, I went there, buddy, but I'm not supposedly showing off your content, so you can't flag me. Anyway, why does everybody hate him? He's original. He's original? Oh, whatever. That's just like me making my own Whopper sandwich and saying I'm gonna call it the Van Daminator. You know, it doesn't make me any more original, granted, because I'm using a parody name of Rob Van Dam, but nonetheless, how's that? Never mind, I'm not going to get into it. That'd be this whole can of worms right there. And someone's probably saying, yeah, that's where I start. And then, like, you have their poster of Irate Gamer on the wall. I love you. Anyway. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Really great beat 'em up. Got freaking Mount Olympus of freaking cartridges right now. I am afraid I might for each one of them to fall. But next one is by Taito, Kickmaster. Really great game. Mickey Mousecapade, made by Capcom. Capcom does pretty badass platformer, like Disney character games. I mean, people, you know, they trash on, oh, the Disney characters, so it's not appealing to me. I can respect that they're not into Disney, but you know, to say the games are bad because they're Disney games, that's just metaphorically bad, because you have to play the game first to even say it's bad. I mean, that's usually how I was brought up. But, alright, Lolo. Really great game. I'm going to get part 2 and 3. Those are probably going to be games I'm probably going to get after I'm done with the Nintendo collection, if I ever find them. World Games. Oof. Not one of my favorites. Got some more. My nose is so bloody itchy. California Games, again, these were not one of my favorites. I would have to honestly say that. These are not truly one of my favorite kind of games. I mean, they're not for me. I mean, I'm not into them too much. Metal Gear. Finaxidu. What the hell is that noise? I hear rattling. I don't have that's right, I don't have the thing to get it out of there. Probably one of the middle bits, plastic bits ripped out. Simon's Quest 2, Castlevania. This copy of Castlevania 1, which I own, my mom got this for me a while back at a thrift store, Savers, for like $2. And oh my god, this thing is kicked in, guys. If you guys haven't seen this before, if you're new to my channel, this got its head kicked in. Pretty much. Someone took a hammer to this damn game or something, or slammed a chair on it, punched it, kicked it, you know, shot it in the gut. I don't know what they did to this game to break it, but the game still works fantastic. It pops on just about every single time I turn the power on the Nintendo with this in there. But the case is just destroyed. I'm probably going to have to get another copy of it and probably just keep this in a frame or something like that and say it still. Guess what, guys? It's not an Xbox 360, so it still plays. I own a 360, guys. It's a dirty joke. Castlevania Dracula's Curse. You notice how I steadily moved along there? Anyway, Gradius. Which I'm going to make sure I keep these in order, because if I put them back in the wrong order, I'm going to kick myself in the shin. Oh. The last of the games I'm going to be showing you after this lot is going to be boxed games I have. Pinball. Legendary Wings. Not a lot of people like this one, whatever. Dream Master. Willow. And, alright, I'll show off this one. Monsters in My Pocket. Alright, the last games which are going to be in chronological order. I'm still missing 1 and 5 of this. Mega Man 2. Mega Man 3. Mega Man 4. And Mega Man 6. I'm very proud of those in my collection. I still need to again get 1 and 5. Those are probably going to be the cappers of my collection. But nonetheless, pretty satisfied with these. Once I get those, I'm not going to say complete, but loose carded, I'll be really satisfied, because then I'll have plenty of good gameplay ahead of me. That Rob Man will be in the background, and the shadows be like, yeah. But anyway. Okay. Whoopsie. Let's drop that. Operation Wolf. Box. There's no manual in here. Nope. It's just the game in the box. I thought I had a manual with this one. Nonetheless, a pretty good game if it ever goes. There you go. Really good shooter. Let's see. This one, which I got complete. I was actually surprised about this. I got this for like $10 along with a couple other games. Retail price. See, that's only a joke someone else understands. Like a friend of mine. Anyway. Alright. This game, of course, is Kirby with the box and everything. No. Came with the manual and the game, which is in... The game itself is in pristine condition. I was really did a bit. I did the Kirby dance after I got this in the mail. How good and amazing it looked. This one, of course, which it came with the box, but somebody, I guess, pulled this from an ex-rental case or something. But yeah, this has been through a lot of rough shape. But Dr. Mario, really fun game. Probably something I want to play two players with at some point. See how it's like. I never really got to play two players with this at all. That's probably the only experience I think I'm missing from that game. Xenophobe, complete. Yep, complete. I feel it. I feel the power in this box. But yeah, complete. A really great game. It's based off the arcade one. It necessarily is not as good as the arcade one, but nonetheless, simultaneously play two screens at once. I'm looking at the box here because I'm trying to gather my thoughts a little bit. But nonetheless, you know, really fun game. You destroy all the enemies, get the items, and get the hell out of there is pretty much it. Speaking of time and get the hell out of there, complete copy of Super Mario Bros. 3. This isn't necessarily fully mine. Now, this is my mother's and myself's. Like, we both share it in the household. Just wanted to show it off, but really nostalgic game. Everybody in their grandmother pretty much knows what this game is. I have 2 manuals in here because I put our original one from our old Super Mario Bros. 3 in here, along with this one we got we got this a while back when we first got a Nintendo again. But I don't know what the holy hell happened to our original copy of Super Mario Bros. 3. I was kind of upset when I found out it was gone, like someone taken it or lost or something. It was really disappointing. It was upsetting. But you know, we got it again, so all is good in the neighborhood. Alright, the next one here, which I got for really cheap, was golf. Yeah, golf. Golf. Anyway, next one is Bad Dudes. The forces of good have never been so bad. Really good game. Not really appreciated too much. I have no clue why. It's a fun game. People just need to understand this game is so good that it's bad. That it's bad that it's good. And last one is Low G-Man, which I think this one comes with a foam insert as well. Showing, make sure I have, yep, it's a foamy at the bottom. Not very common to see, but got this complete. I didn't even expect the foam in there. People going, so. But anyway, you know, Low G-Man, really fun game. Box art's pretty cool as well. It's very, some people consider it really plain. But again, it isn't as plain as you would assume. It's more complicated than normal. You jump and you slam on an enemy to kill him, or you shoot him rather, and you jump on him and slam like that. There's a lot to it, and it makes it that much challenging and fun. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my entire Nintendo Entertainment System collection. I'm coming to a close with it though, because I'm not going for that complete collection of Nintendo games. That isn't my goal. I only grab games I like. You know, as soon as I'm done with this collection, I'd pretty much be all set. I mean, I'm not going to get Little Samson. I'm not going to get a couple of those really obscure games out there in the wild, because again, they're games that are so rare, they're not meant to be. But again, I digress. Probably at some point in the future, if I do have the income, I will probably do that. Probably go after these games. But again, it's something for another day. So, as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this collection video. I showed them all in one take, which is really impressive, because I have ADD, and that's not good. You do everything in one take, because usually you screw up a lot. But, alright, nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll be putting up more very soon. So take care, everybody. And oh yeah, as I'm closing out, the Gaming Campy video will be up soon. I have to get his ass back down from the basement, so take it easy.